Hey, thank you so much for clicking on the informational video for the live online vision board and strategy party titled Bold Like a Mother. So that is our theme this year, and I am super excited that we have a lineup of people that have personally inspired me and professionally inspired me. So this year, our live online vision board party will be on January 3rd, which is a Thursday, from 7 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. This will be recorded, it will be live, and people that attend will have the opportunity to engage and ask questions and talk with the people that you see here on this particular page. So let me give you a quick rundown of our guest lineup. Our official MC will be Lakia LB Brandenburg. She is at The Wife Coach on IG. Check her out. She will be providing awesome insight to us about the importance of vision board parties and also help moderate and in making sure that the things that we're looking for are the discussions that need to be had to make sure that you have the best outcome from this live online vision board and strategy party. Make sure that it happens. The Great Girlfriends, they lead one of the best conversation starter podcasts that inspires you to be bold, inspires you to be transparent, and just believe that you can do anything you put your mind to by taking the next step, walking forward in purpose. That's at the Great Girlfriends, and they will be guest speakers. Super excited about that. Next, we have our productivity coach. She is an igniter, helps you to identify the time that you have available and look at what tools and what tasks or what actions need to take place in that limited time you have and really turn around the results that you have. I personally utilize Roseanne Uwagwe. I utilize her a lot in productivity coaching, and I have had phenomenal results over the past few months by simply not getting frustrated at not having the time, but learning how to utilize the time that we currently have available. So her Instagram is at RUWAGUE for Roseanne Uwagwe. So next we have Kalila Wright. She is the founder of Mess in a Bottle. So of course her IG is at Mess in a Bottle. She is phenomenal. Just her drive really truly is something that needs to be discussed more in forums like this. And I am excited because she inspires me. Kalila inspires me to really look at making bold goals without apology. So can't wait for her to provide insight on how she's currently reaching bold goals and managing raising a young son. So our next one is Miss Paula Michelle Farmer. She is a life coach, and she is also a human resources consultant, someone that helps optimize the relationships between people and processes, and she does that with our own personal lives as well. So just understanding, how do we bounce back into greatness? How do we bounce back into purpose? What happens when you feel like you want to give up and you want to continue going? You know, you have the desire to continue going, to continue going, but you just don't know how. Paula Michelle Farmer, she's going to be providing key insight on bouncing back. You know, like, we need to have that discussion. Her Instagram is at One Paula Michelle, and that's MICHELLE with 2 L's. And last but not least, you have yours truly, Dominique Townsend. So that's who I am. I am at Dominique Townsend on IG, and I will be the strategy leader. So all of the things that we will learn and gain insight from during this particular call, we're going to learn how to apply it to paper. Okay, now that you receive this insight, now that you have this particular vision for yourself, how do you take that to the next step? How do you put that down so you can articulate that this is what I'm trying to do and this is where I need to go, but you need to learn how to put that on paper. And I will be leading that particular session. And wrapping up, again, back to LB, she is going to be phenomenal. I already know it, in the insight that she's going to provide us in her experiences, as well as she hosts vision board parties over the past few years. And she also helps with relationships. She's with people that are wives, women that are wives and wives that are becoming wives, that are going to get married soon, or in the process of just working on themselves so that way they can be a better wife before they even get married. She also is a book publisher as well as a book coach. So for those people that are going to be joining in and they always wanted to write a book, this is a perfect opportunity to just gain quick insight on the services that she provides, but get her information so you can learn how you take your book from a thought to an actual published book and learn how to get booked and get events booked, engagements. I know that there are going to be some people that are attending the vision board and strategy party that have an interest in doing that, and we have the perfect people that will provide insight for you in any category of your life. So that whether that's professionally, whether that is personal life, whether that is, okay, I just need to get everything together. I just feel like I'm all over the place and I don't know where to start. Well, the Vision Board Strategy Party is catered just for you, and it's for moms. And the reason why it's for moms is because I think that there are some things that are addressed in general events and general discussions when we talk about vision boards, when we talk about strategies, but there's a unique experience that a mom goes through that's so uncontrollable, meaning like each day we think that we have this ideal number of tasks that we see to do, the things that we feel like we need to work on, and then within the drop of a hat, a second, like our day could change because a child needs something, or we forgot an event that somebody needs to attend. We have to take care of someone that's sick. We do a lot of things that sometimes it impacts our day, and so to cater something for moms, the goal is to let you know that you can still win. Even when you have days that you feel like you can't control, like you feel like it's out of your control of what you need to focus on, we are going to drive that type of insight and drive the strategies that you would need to hold on to throughout your 2019 year to help you move forward. So let me go to the next slide. So a little backstory about me. I am Dominique Townsend. If you did not catch my name, I'm Dominique Townsend. I am the creator of the Bold Like a Mother live online vision board and strategy party for moms. Long title, right? So I am a wife of William. I am a mom of 4. Their ages 9, 7, 5, and 6 months. Well, he's 7 months now. And I'm an engineer by day. I'm a speaker and an author. My ultimate goal is to figure out how to apply engineering principles to solve the problems of the world, whether that is in whatever I do in life. That's what I seek to do. So that really inspires the strategy portion of this vision board session, is that how do we put all of these pieces together to figure out a solution that, or at least a guideline to help us move forward. For me, the inspiration behind the hosting of vision boards, I touched on it a little bit before, but we have to understand that our path may look different because our time is limited, but the goal that we set or the goals that we seek to reach, no matter what we want to do in life, if you're a stay-at-home mom, if you're a person that works, a mom that works full-time in a corporate setting, or if you're a mom that's an entrepreneur, no matter what you do, there is some type of goal that you have for yourself. I want to help provide a platform of people that continually serve in providing the nourishment for our souls that we need to continue to move forward. And it has to be something that's catered for moms because of that uniqueness. Like, our time is limited, but our goals don't have to be. So that's a little bit of the backstory of hosting vision board parties. This will be the 5th year that I will be hosting vision board parties. It is officially the 2nd year that it's a virtual online live vision board party, but definitely I will be doing this every year. If not, I will be recommending people to go to something every year as it relates to something that's specific for moms. So that's a little bit about my inspiration behind the creation of the Bold Like a Mother live online vision board and strategy party. Okay, so what is a vision board? A vision board really helps you to get clarity, allows you to put a visual picture or a visual word or a visual statement, quote, something that when you look at it, it triggers a goal that you set for yourself to reach in the future. It also can help motivate you, keep you inspired, keep you going on days that you feel like you want to give up. A vision board is very key to have because it can keep you in alignment with where you're trying to go. So if you have instances where people are asking you to do things and you're like, hey, that's not really a part of my plan, you can refer back to your vision board, your values, anything that you like want as a goal, like for yourself. Say you want to have more time to yourself. That's a goal. You didn't have a picture of someone relaxing, and and you remember that you like that is your goal to have. Like that's what I'm going for. So if you're doing things to take away from you taking better care of yourself, having more self care, it's easier to say no because you know that you're in alignment with the goal that you set for yourself. So what is a strategy? How will it help me? LB says this well, and it is at the Wife Coach, who will be the official MC, who is the official MC of this party. But what she says is a vision board only works if you work it. A vision board only works if you work. And that is something that is, I mean, that summarizes any long paragraph, any speech that I can make, any type of declaration of this is why you need to do it. That statement alone is powerful enough, and I don't need to add anything to it. So I will quote LB on a vision board will work if you do, if you work it. So the things that you desire to reach on your vision board, there has to be some type of strategy. The strategy will help guide you to take the actions needed and reach bold goals. The thing that I've been talking to people about lately is don't quit, just pivot. But in order to pivot, you have to look at, okay, what was my current strategy in that I set for myself to reach my goals? And what kind of changes that I need to make in my current efforts that will lead me to the outcome that I seek to reach? The only way that you can do that is with a strategy. And it needs to be something that is written down or something that is clarified for you where you understand your direction to take. So a strategy is definitely important, but it brings the vision board that you create to life, which is the importance of why we combine the vision board and the strategy portion together. So how does the live online part work? So we will be using the Zoom platform. The platform will be used to host the virtual party. The session will also be recorded so you can refer to the lessons that are learned and the insight that you gain. You can access that in a recording, and you will have a lifetime access to that information, and it will be a private link only for the people that purchase the ticket. And you will be given information to sign in and make sure that you download the proper things. You can access Zoom from your phone. You can also access it on your computer as well. So the video part, you will be able to see the speakers that sign in. You can be able to interact with other people, the participants. You can ask questions. You can raise your hand. You can provide feedback in the chat room, but it will allow you to it's just as if you're there in person, like we're all seeing each other in person, except we're doing it online, and which is very convenient because we have to find sitters. And if we don't have to find sitters, we need to think about something to wear, rushing in traffic, and trying to figure out a parking spot. And like I'm from Nashville, so here in Nashville, we're getting ridiculous in the parking part. When it gets to trying to go to a nice spot, you have to figure out where to park, and it takes longer to park than the event, it seems. So having the video section, you will be able to interact and look at people in the convenience of your own home and not have to go anywhere. So the live part, it will be live. It will start right promptly at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 o'clock p.m. for the Eastern Standard Time for all my East Coast people that will be attending the session. And we will be able to, you get to ask what you want. So any questions that you have, we will make sure that will be moderated so your questions can be answered. And we will be providing real-time feedback. So you get to ask questions to people. Like even I have questions for the lineup that we have for this round. And I'm super duper excited, to have the opportunity to ask them questions, as it relates to how do you stay motivated when you give up. Like what do you do? Like, what are the things that you do that might can help me? When you do a vision board, do you typically put your year goals or do you split it up into months? Like all those curious things that I would like to know about. You get to ask those questions. Hey, I'm trying to reach this goal. I want to write a book and I just don't know how to start. You can ask those questions. We will provide the resources for you during the call that will allow you to move to your next step. So for the event, what you will gain from attending is learning how vision boards can work if you do. You will learn how to bounce back into a year of purpose. You will learn how to utilize your time to have productive days. You will learn how to reach bold goals while raising a child. We're going to talk about things by providing a transparent insight in where you seek to go. We don't really discuss enough. It's being done, but we don't really discuss enough, or we talk directly to moms to say, I know your days can go crazy, but it doesn't mean that you have to give up or you need to give up. You just simply need to pivot. So the live online vision board party will happen on Thursday, January 3rd, 2019. We will be capping off the number of tickets to 50 people. So once we hit 50 people, then this event will be it will be sold out. So we want to make sure that if you are thinking about it, if you're teetering on whether or not to come, purchase your ticket. I guarantee this is 100% guaranteed. If you're not motivated, inspired, or feel like you received the things that you needed to receive, you will receive all of your money back. So purchase a ticket. So how do I purchase? You can visit the boldlikeamother.com site, and on the site it will have a link to purchase. And when you purchase, you will also receive more information as we get closer to the event on how to sign in and how, if there's any pre-questions that you may have, we will make sure that we can look at it and have them answered for you throughout the session, throughout the party. But I'm super grateful that you have went through this entire video just to learn more about the live online vision board party that's catered for moms. And our theme this year is Bold Like a Mother, and I'm not turning back. And I hope you're not either. So if you want to reach me, just you could DM me on @Domonique Townsend. That is DOMONIQUE Townsend. Or you can simply visit me on the boldlikeamother.com website, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have. I am super duper grateful that that we have a lineup that's continually growing and sprouting into being a more epic year each year. So I look forward to seeing you there. It will be live online. You can attend in the convenience of your own home. You have a blessed rest of the day, and don't think too long about getting that ticket now. Don't say I didn't tell you. It will be capped off at 50 people. The price of the ticket is $50. The value of the ticket is $1,200. We will be having live coaches and the chance to meet with these people at one time in one setting. The amount of value that you will be getting is valued at $1,200. So a $50 ticket is a deal of the century, and the ticket is guaranteed. It's guaranteed. You're guaranteed to be inspired. And if you do not feel inspired, you simply send me an email saying, hey, this wasn't for me. I don't feel inspired. This didn't do anything. I will happily give your money back, because the goal and the intention is to make sure that we impact the lives of moms. Have a blessed day. Talk to you later.